now time to catch up with the Engen Volkswagen Cup. So far in the season, we've seen multiple winners at the front end. But more importantly is who is going to have what it takes to catch the man who currently holds the lead in this championship, Devon Robertson. It's been a very, very welcome return to the series. But unfortunately, in qualifying, it didn't quite go his way. And Jean Gabber put it on pole and had an incredible weekend with everything going his way. As we go on board with him now with the start for race number 1. Gabber in the Glassford C-Track car heads down towards turn number 1. On his inside, he'll have to keep an eye out on a hard-charging pack of cars. 2 of them coming out of the Signature Motorsport team, and Clinton Besaidenote is the one he has to worry about the most. As they head down towards turn 2, Gabber will be on the inside, Besaidenote round the outside. And he'll have to go the long way around turn 2 as the rest of the field stream through there. Gary van Heerden already being pressured by the second of those Glassford cars. And problems there for Ethan as he gets out of shape into turn 2 and lands up in the kiddie litter. Jean Gabber getting away at the front end. Justin Oates with one of the best starts we've seen out of him, down there in 6th place at the moment. But as I said, 2 by 2, the teams are fighting. You've got 2 Pepper Racing, 2 Haupt Racing, and 2 of the Signature Motorsport cars going at it. Side by side there between Franken and Ben Hubbig. Hubbig just getting to grips with this track for the first time. Hard on the brakes, up into turn 5, and already some pressure being applied there by Machotsi. Jonathan Machotsi trying around the outside of, oh, look at that. So close as we go on board. I was going to say of Justin Oates, but it is so close between these drivers as we on board here with Gary van Heerden as they come out of Kenwood. Down towards the final turn. Look at that. Shifting left and right. Oates goes on the defensive to keep out Jeff Kruger. Kruger gets it a bit sideways. Using a bit of the grass on the inside there was one. Oh, and then the front end. Big contact. Jean Gabber coming together with both of the Signature Motorsport boys. It looks like Devon Robertson won out with that one. But it's Jean Gabber in the kiddie litter now with a broken left front wheel. Big action there on that front straightaway. That's allowed Devon Robertson to get away. His teammate Clint Besaidenote was the man who was sandwiched in between, had nowhere to go, as both of those cars tried to get together and then tried to avoid each other, trying to keep each other out heading into turn 1. Gabber not happy about that, but the safety car has been deployed as his car is in a dangerous position. Let's have a look at it from the rear racing point of view here. Gabber comes back across. Devon Robertson just cuts them both off there. Not quite sure what Dev was trying to do, but took out both drivers. Here's the onboard version of it. There you can see a big tap, and that's what's broken the wheel. There's just no turning ability on that car. Gabber heading into turn 1 kiddie litter. That's it for Jean Gabber for race 1. There you go, once again from the front. Oh, Devon Robertson just came straight across, tried to cut his teammate off, missed his teammate as Clinton Besaidenote backed out. The safety car goes in, and now Robinson leads out. Ahead of the 2 Pepper Racing stablemates there of Tasman Pepper and Sean Lereserve. Lereserve now leading the Masters, remember. Then it's Besaidenote, Jeff Kruger, Justin Oates on their tail. Behind them it's Darren Oates starting to make a little bit of ground up as well as he comes onto the attack again of his arch rival there, Gary van Heerden. Van Heerden, second of the Masters right now as they head through turn 1. Down into turn 2. Hard braking coming on the inside out of Matt Shorter. Matt Shorter starting to make his way up through this field rapidly. Nice to see the Moog suspension car in a much better maneuver. And oh, in the background, looks like Daniel Germany. Yes, Daniel Germany's come together with somebody. There's just a big cloud of smoke. Oh, and no, it's Kuda Vazuri. Kuda Vazuri and Daniel Germany coming together. I'm not quite sure who's at the wrong there. This is Kuda's point of view. He gets out of shape, tries to catch it. As he comes back, Daniel Germany nowhere to go and just tags Kuda. Both of them on the inside. Let's have a look at it from outside. There you see. Oh, actually, Kuda got a little bit of help there from Simon Need. He tried to catch it. Fortunately, he just went straight back across the track, and Double D had nowhere to go. Here's Double D's point of view. Bang. Into Kuda, into the wall, out of the race. Both cars. Not what you wanted at that part of the race. At the front end of the race, though, things are starting to heat up for second place. Tasman Pepper under pressure from Lereserve. Lereserve under massive pressure from Clint Besaidenote, and there's only 3 corners to go. They go through the double right hand at Kenwood. They flick it through Mix FM. Can Besaidenote do anything about Lereserve? He'll probably go defensive down into G&H Transport. Let's see whether or not he's able to do anything. No, not close enough. They're going to follow line astern across the line, and no worries at all there for Devon Robertson. He will take the checkered flag. Second place, it's Tasman Pepper. Third goes to Lereserve. First of the Masters. Then it's Clint Besaidenote, Jeff Kruger, and Matt Shorter make up the top 6. Just ahead there of Justin and Darren Oates. Devon Robertson taking the win. Pepper and Lereserve your top 3. Besaidenote, Kruger, Shorter, and the Oates twins. There in 7th and 8th with Glassford and C-Track. In the championship, it's all about Devon Robertson at the front end, heading to the next round in PE. But Clint Besaidenote and Jeff Kruger will be looking to close him down. Jean Gabber hangs on to the lead of the Masters right now. Let's catch up with Devon and find out what his point of view is on that crash.
They bumped each other, managed to get up the inside, carrying on straight down the straight. Next minute, they came back, had an incident, and they ended up into me. So it was like, wow, okay. and I saw Jean pull off, and Clinton fell to, I think, 4th place. But I'm just too happy to pick up the points of their mistakes. So other than that, happy days.